Yo, welcome back to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. I am the devil's advocate of Talk Your Ish and the problem child of the Rico Squad. Y'all already know how I do it. I like to play a little bit of music while I'm rolling up and getting situated. But we need to talk, man. This is basically a continuation to yesterday's show. And they wildin', bro. Snatching up people's kids just in order to snatch up the parents to deport them. Damn, man, we dragging people out of churches. We going into schools, knocking on people's doors, acting like we delivering and snatching people up. Come on, America. What the fuck are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? We understand we're trying to deport these people, but the way we're going about it is not cool, man. It's not cool at all, man. Go ahead and play the Shut the Fuck Up anthem while I try to roll up and wait for some more people to come in. You already know. Rico!
Yo. You niggas talking shit. Got a lot to say on the gram, the YouTube. You know what I say though? Ya niggas toto, yo shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Ya niggas toto, yo shut the fuck up. Niggas talk shit, they don't even pop. I spill your whole shit, they gon' need a mop. You niggas mad puss, probably got the wild. I hit them up, I think I'm fucking pop. From the Bronx like a mudhubber. Straight gutter, hot peas and butter. Puerto Rock brother, that'll eat your mother. Get mad, call dad, you gon' need each other. My flow lethal, weapon, I'm D Glover, meat lover. Niggas talk like you all that, it's all cap. You don't bust gas, niggas all rap, I'm all fact. Tip the rap sheet, niggas saw that I smack them with the Mac for a rack, nigga, fall back. Don't press your luck. I'm from the slums, son, and my gun go buck. Y'all niggas talk shit, I'm like so fucking what? You puss. Yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Y'all niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm hotter than the sun, nigga. Bust your guns, my love, son. I'm big pun, nigga. See me with the Glock 4 out. You run, nigga. This for those yapping dick gums, niggas. You dumb, nigga. Nigga, you stupid. My record ruthless. I bang on some snow shit. Don't make me prove it. Look at your life, nigga. Useless. You ain't bout shit. I get the laugh when the two spit. I do this. Every bar is a felony. Go hard like dog in the yard. This pit energy. I bite, grip, shake, get you through each enemy. Don't want a nigga, let it be. Ain't shit niggas telling me. So shut the fuck up, I'm all the way up, I'm an astronaut. Niggas talk shit, that's the life of a butt. I'm like, so what, nigga? Shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all already know. Still running around because I'm on the floor. It's motherfucking cold in the crib, yo. Gotta wear hood. It's kind of cold in the crib, yo. I don't know if any of the members of the Rico squad are gonna probably jump on here, but I guess it's gonna be a Havoc tonight by himself. Just gonna be me, I guess. Somebody watching me though. I appreciate that one person that's watching me right now. That's what's up. Somebody hanging out with your boy 3E. What happened? Alright. Y'all already know, bro. I'm just gonna get right into it. Like I said, I don't expect nobody really to jump on. If they do, it'll be by surprise. But I need to watch some of his videos. So now they fucking with the Jamaicans in Jamaica, Queens, New York. This shit is wild, bro.
How to get spotted up to 200 lows. Apply for a chime check.
I just think the United States is going about this shit the wrong way, man. When you start fucking with people's kids and shit like that, that shit is not cool.
Ice cream to celebrate.
Warning, 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 warning. A new sheriff is in town. Y'all know Donald Trump has been sworn in as president, and he has signed over 100 executive orders, many of them having to do with immigration. Listen, it's time that you straighten up and fly right. If you can, like my granny said, it's best to be good, but if you can't be good, be careful. Well, but it's best to be good. These ain't the times to be playing around. Everybody who falls under the banner of immigrant is at question right now. Even those who hold citizenship, because there are reasons to revoke your citizenship that did not exist before.
What?
But this particular video right here is about another situation of a shining example of the first type of Jamaicans right now. Even those who hold citizenship, because there are reasons to revoke your citizenship that did not exist before. But this particular video right here is about another situation of a shining example of the first type of Jamaicans to be deported from the United States of America under this new Donald Trump immigration regiment, starting this here 2025, January 21st. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, the big, bad, feared ICE Enforcement and Removal Operations, ERO, officers arrested a Jamaican citizen by the name of Andre Lloyd Campbell. They arrested him back in February 14th of 2024. Campbell is an unlawfully present Jamaican national according to ICE paperwork. He had been released 7 times from local law enforcement custody while he was on an active immigration detainer due to New York City's sanctuary policies. So there were laws in place already that were pissing people like Donald Trump off, and others as well. Could you imagine, right? You're here illegally already in the people's country, and you're trying to stay, but you just won't be good. It's like that badass kid that you can't wait to send home to their parents and tell their parents, don't send this kid back to my house because I can't control him. I can't talk to him. He breaks everything. He punches the other kids. He's fighting. He's disrespectful. This guy got caught 7 times by local police for activities that he was involved with in these streets. And he was still released 7 times. I know they say 7 times rise, 7 times fall, 7 times fall, 8 times rise or whatever. But good God, have some decorum about yourself.
Stop fucking around.
I mean, if you get in trouble once, right, and you're like, damn, I gotta fix up, but 7 times? Anyways, Campbell had repeatedly been arrested for local criminal charges, and even though ICE lodged a detainer more than, get this, more than half a dozen times, ICE lodged a detainer for him, he was still allowed back on these New York City streets so he could re-offend, and re-offend he did, said Thomas R. Decker, the field officer director for the ERO New York.
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside, it's just that. Riverside makes the entire process easy, from recording to editing to streaming without having to jump from app to app. Everything you need is all in one place. Recording is simple. Hit record to capture your live session locally, maintaining the highest quality recording while also creating separate audio and video tracks for each participant. And when it comes to streaming, it's never looked this good. Stream in HD with high quality video and audio customized with your logo, background and color theme. Engage with your viewers easily through the centralized chat box, bringing everyone together across different social channels. Riverside's AI-enhanced editor lets you cut down on editing time. Use it to transform your recordings into high-quality, branded content. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc, or use the chaptered timeline where it's divided into chapters that make it easier to skim and scan. And when all's said and done, Riverside goes the extra mile to optimize your content for sharing.
Sorry about that, people.
What more needs to be said
Okay, so
about the way that sanctuary city police policies continue to shield criminal aliens? See, this is a big issue, and this was a big issue during the election, and I firmly believe that this is one of, if not the leading cause of why Donald Trump won the election. Not only were we letting in a lot of people, undocumented immigrants, which to some extent and to some people, it's cool. But sanctuary cities were seeing a spike in their crime rate, and citizens were being murdered and molested and hurt, harmed. Gangs were forming in cities, these types of things, taking over blocks and buildings. And these were individuals like this particular individual, held and released by the police 7 times without prosecution, just right back on the streets. And according to the ERO director, he said, what more needs to be said about the way that these sanctuary city policies continue to shield these criminal aliens? A normal citizen won't get that privilege to commit crimes and be released 7 times. He said that what is known is that even with immense public scrutiny, ICE continues to prioritize the safety of New Yorkers, law-abiding citizens, and residents. Clearly, our priorities are in better order than the politicians who run this city. The only problem was Donald Trump had not taken office yet, so ICE was pretty much powerless at this point. Under the Biden administration, ICE was pretty much neutralized. So you had all these ICE officers who really didn't have much work to do. Their hands were tied. But now that Donald Trump has taken office, ICE is once again empowered, and not only are they empowered, they are more empowered than ever before. So people like this man, Andre Lloyd Campbell, will be some of the first ones thrown out of the United States of America. So most recently, Campbell was arrested by New York Police Department for the charge of reckless endangerment in the 1st degree. ERO deportation officers lodged a detainer with the NYPD, New York Police Department, but it was not honored, and he was later released from custody. Previously, Campbell also pled guilty to 2 counts of disorderly conduct. To satisfy the original arrest charges of grand larceny in the 4th, property taken from persons, and grand larceny in the 4th. The value of the property was greater than $1,000. He jacked somebody for their shite. On February 14th, ERO officers arrested Campbell. This goes back from 2020 all the way up to 2024. He was just super active in these streets. Officers arrested Campbell in Brooklyn, New York, and he is currently detained in ICE custody pending removal proceedings before a federal immigration judge.
All right, let's keep it 100. This dude deserves to get kicked the fuck out this country. This motherfucker has 7 chances. They released this nigga 7 times, and he out here acting a whole fucking fool. So yeah, he's the reason why shit is going down the way it's going down, and Trump is fed up because of people like this dude. 7 fucking opportunities, my man. They done defied ICE and let you out, and you still came around and fucked around and find out. Like, come on, man. Don't make no sense, man. I don't even want to hear the rest of it, man. That dude is a fucking idiot. That dude is just straight fucking stupid. Shit, crazy, bro. I don't understand people, yo. Look at this shit. They talking about if these people could get arrested at school. This shit is crazy.
When it came time to take things to the next level, I knew that I had to make a website, and Wix was perfect for that.
So we are watching the impacts of President Donald Trump's executive orders on deportation. So today, the focus is on whether ICE agents can arrest people in places like churches and schools and hospitals, prior to today deemed safe spaces. So let's go live to CBS News correspondent Andres Gutierrez. Andres, you went to those church leaders who are hearing from their congregants. They are afraid. What are they saying?
Yeah, good to be with you, Reed. So I spent Tuesday evening at the Emmanuel Presbyterian Church in Los Angeles, where the pastor told me that there is so much anxiety among members of the congregation over deportations and the fact that ICE could be showing up at churches and schools, places that were at one point thought to be off limits. Over the last year, the church has hosted 6 families from Venezuela, Honduras, and Ecuador for about 2 to 3 months, although they can find some stable housing here in the U.S. And on Tuesday night, the church ended up holding a prayer vigil to encourage folks to stay strong and to be informed about their rights. The pastor applauded the remarks that bishop told President Trump during that prayer service on Tuesday to have mercy on undocumented immigrants. He said that there are several folks in this community that are fearful of deportation, that these refugees are fleeing political repression, the violence and gangs, and sending them back to those conditions would be unthinkable.
Well, and you have to think of the children. I'm remembering the interview that Tom Homan did with CBS a couple of months ago when asked about mixed status families, families that have undocumented people and people who are documented. He said families can be deported, famously, that answer. But what about children who are undocumented?
Yeah, that's on so many minds, Reed. And so I ended up speaking to a nonprofit out of San Antonio, Texas, that began in 2017, so during the first Trump administration. And since then, they have trained over 30,000 teachers, students, and families over what to do if ICE were to show up at schools. Their whole premise is to create safe zones at schools. Their policies essentially outline that part of what Trump is doing right now is essentially a part of doing this shock and awe campaign, right? That he wants to scare families in letting them think that ICE agents can show up at schools and yank students out. However, there are federal protections regarding student privacy that prevents anyone from going ahead and saying, hey, what is the student's status? They can't ask that. And so right now, this nonprofit is essentially letting teachers know that there are federal protections in place for these students.
And of course, the question is, how long will those protections remain in place, or at least untested, Andres? Another executive order that Trump issued expands expedited deportation. So talk to us about what that is. And then I'm thinking, in the environment of expedited deportation, do we have the infrastructure in these United States to do that?
Yeah, so let's break down what exactly expedited deportations mean. So essentially, if someone was stopped near the border and had been here for less than 2 weeks, they could be sent back without seeing an immigration judge. Now it can be done anywhere in the U.S. and they also have to not prove that they've been living here over the last 2 years. So the process is much faster than regular deportation. And as far as the infrastructure goes, it seems that the president is determined to get it done one way or the other. Just today, a U.S. official told CBS News that there are 1,000 additional soldiers that are preparing to go to the border as we speak to beef up the presence there. And so here in Los Angeles, it is a sanctuary city, so the federal government cannot rely on any city resources to help them carry out immigration law.
Andres Gutierrez, thank you so much. This is a story that will continue commanding headlines, I think, for days, weeks, and months ahead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, y'all.
One of the first executive orders signed by President Trump had to do with deporting undocumented immigrants.
Well, now a Detroit City Councilwoman is warning that immigration officers have been spotted in Southwest Detroit. Fox News' Dave Spencer has a closer look.
This video allegedly shows Immigration and Custom Enforcement agents, or ICE, standing outside a home in Southwest Detroit. It was sent to Detroit City Council member Gabriela Santiago Romero, who represents a predominantly Hispanic population.
We see people taking videos of ICE on Verner, Michigan Avenue, and they're fearful.
Like many, she was curious what those alleged agents were doing.
As soon as I got the information, I drove over to the house. They weren't there anymore. So another thing that we have to do is document and try to share that information with our office, because we're going to share that with our congressional counterparts.
These reports are also happening elsewhere in the country. Our Fox station in Chicago highlighting a rally to promote citizen patrols looking for ICE agents. And border czar Tom Homan told Fox News that ICE agents are carrying out mass deportation operations all across the country.
There has to be consequences for violating our laws.
As for Detroit,
I got a lot of messages from residents, from business owners yesterday asking me if we should expect raids happening in the city of Detroit, and I told them no.
As she works to gather more information, she also wants to squash any panic before it starts. Councilwoman Santiago Romero says because Southwest Detroit is so close to the Canadian border, it's not uncommon to see ICE agents routinely driving around on patrol. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're conducting any raids, but she does say if you live around here, you should be prepared. She says there are certain rights that should be exercised in her community.
If you are undocumented, you have the right to not open your door to ICE. They must show you a warrant. It must be signed by a judge.
What's
if you're
good,
walking
Dusty?
around the
What's
streets
good?
and an ICE agent stops you, you are allowed to not answer any of their questions and say, I want to speak to my lawyer first.
The councilwoman says she has spoken with Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison
and ensure that Detroit Police will not be working with ICE for any immigration raids.
We also reached out to ICE to get some confirmation about the agents in the area. I was told they will send a response as soon as they are able to. In Detroit, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
For real. ICE is coming, yo. This shit is crazy what's going on out here.
All right, now to more on the breaking news we first brought you at the top of the newscast. The Pentagon will begin deploying as many as 1,500 active duty troops to help secure the southern border in the coming days.
Deportations in cities like New York could start soon. Our Jessica Formoso joins us now. And Jess, you actually sat down with the commissioner of the mayor's office of immigrant affairs. What do they have to say?
Yeah, Natasha, see, that's right. I did. And there's a lot of unknowns. Our local officials can't give us concrete answers as to what could happen in the coming days. Multiple reports say raids will start in Chicago and then New York. What we do know is the mayor is talking to ICE officials about migrants who have committed crimes. The question is, if mass deportations take place in our city, what would it look like, and does the city have a plan?
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program.
Before he was sworn in, President Donald Trump was vocal about initiating the largest mass deportation in U.S. history. And in his first day in office,
all illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
While details of how and when are scarce, the commander-in-chief has said he plans to mobilize the U.S. military to enforce the operation, an operation that has many migrants on edge.
No me siento seguro.
I do not feel safe. I do not feel safe. Jason Gonzalez arrived in New York City from Venezuela with his wife and 3 children in October. They've been in the city's care ever since. First placed in Floyd Bennett Field, a makeshift shelter on a national park, which is federal property.
Teníamos mucho temor.
We were very afraid because these are federal lands where we fear that with President Trump's return to the presidency, we could witness raids here. That shelter was closed earlier this month. So what would mass deportations look like across the country?
They're talking about workplace raids, family separations, strict restrictions on new immigrants, and potentially deporting, they say, 11 to 20 million people.
We have more than 16 million people in the United States who don't have full rights to be here.
Mustafa Testi is an attorney and senior fellow and director of the Migration Policy Institute at New York University School of Law. He believes deportations will happen. As to how many people could be deported, that remains to be seen.
I think you have to take the administration on its word that there will be some kind of mass deportation. What mass is, no one knows.
Laws, due process, he says, need to be followed, but the fear is real among the community. Jason worries schools and other sensitive locations may be targets.
Como que adoctrinar a los niños a saber qué van a hacer.
We are training our children to know what to do if something happens. It makes me very afraid that they could pick me up in the streets and never make it back home to my children.
Colocándole toda su documentación en el móvil.
We are placing all their documentation in their backpacks, telephone numbers, so that they are prepared.
It's important not to allow panic to set in.
Manuel Castro is the commissioner of the mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. Over the last 2.5 years, he says, over 220,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City. Today, 51,000 remain under the city's care. That's not counting the hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants living for years across our city.
Does the city have a plan?
First thing is to make sure that our city staff at all levels is trained on our sanctuary laws and our sanctuary city policies. Now, as city employees, we cannot cooperate with enforcement, but we also cannot interfere with enforcement.
But what will the city do if such plan is carried out?
There is only so much we can do to protect immigrants. The federal government has said they will enforce immigration law whether they receive support from cities or not.
Has the mayor or yourself or anyone in the administration been able to speak to the incoming administration? Have they been able to prepare you for anything?
There's so much that's still unknown.
Mayor Adams, who has met with President Trump, has been vocal about deporting migrants who have committed violent crimes.
People who commit these violent crimes must be addressed. And that is our conversation with ICE.
For now, all Jason and his family can do is be prepared.
You see that sign behind the mayor?
The first few weeks are going to be very scared. All Jason
with
tackling homelessness, 650 million, including city's largest investment in homelessness. Oh, okay.
ICE.
For now, all Jason and his family can do is be prepared. The first few weeks are going to be very scary for all of us.
Now, I did ask the commissioner if they have a plan in place if families are separated. Will there be a place for them to go to get information? The commissioner told me they are thinking through what that scenario might look like.
Yeah, so interesting.
Yeah, thanks, Jessica.
And I mean, the migrant crisis unfolding minute by minute. This is something, Steph, that you've been covering from the very beginning.
That's what I said, Dusty. I don't know what he's talking about. The Mayor Adams is on some bullshit.
It's been a long time. I worked in South Texas, as all of you know, at the southern border for almost 4 years. I watched people cross the border in search of that better life. I saw Border Patrol and ICE taking action at the front lines. In Florida, I covered the complexities of immigration and obviously the migrant crisis here. Given the climate, Jessica and I have been collaborating to really round out the coverage as now we look at what this new administration, Jess, is promising.
That's right. And, you know, in the coming days, we're going to have a lot more stories. Stephanie's going to be looking at sanctuary cities, the laws, how they protect migrants. And, you know, we are now learning that there are some protections in
Man, what we learning is that a lot of people about to get kicked the fuck out of here. That's what we learning. A lot of people about to get kicked out of here. They're not fucking around. Massive rush at the border. Think about rushing, they're gonna get in. Jesus Christ. I don't even want to watch no more. This shit crazy, bro. I really feel bad for those that don't deserve to go through this, but for those that do, fuck them. This shit is crazy right now, yo. I've heard this song in years. Oh, let's go with this gangster.
Damn.
Yeah. It's Danks on the beat. You already know what it is. West Coast queen with a Midwest heart. Don't play with me. They tried to count me out, but I don't even keep score. I'll write history. Let's get it. Let's go. Talk to them. Hey, yo, they throwing shade, but I glow in the dark. Every move is a flex. I'm the queen of the spark. Build my throne from the ground, now they envy the rise. While they stuck in the trenches and I'm touching the skies. They hate to see a woman stand tall in her prime. Trying to block my shine, but I'm still gonna climb. See how I run game in my lane? They hating and I'm bringing the flame. Talking slick, but they never come direct with the smoke. See, I'm the one they fear while they should be worried about how the fuck they all going broke. They ain't built like me. I'm solid to the core. Kicking down the door where they said I couldn't explore. Now we made it to the part where my crown don't tilt. My aura too strong. Got 'em mad I've been winning this long. Boss moves only keep the circle tight. I'm the queen in the cut, every move's precise. See, West Coast chill, Midwest grit. I'm the blueprint they can never counterfeit. Swagger unmatched, I was born for the glow. They try to copy my style, but they never came close.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be doing the most. Don't stand too close to be provoking the host. Yeah, pussy wet, might name me a bow. Yeah, my heart cold, better buy you a coat. It's a dirty ass game, better bring you some soap. I don't sell dope, I just sell hoes hope. I ain't gonna lie, my guy, I'm the gold. I could take shit, turn it into gold. Hide in a bitch, ain't no way that I'm low. I'm sliding on you niggas till you niggas go broke. It take money to go to war, now we soaring through souls. Yeah, big money, get money to go. Big pump and hit his bitch and I'm gone. I told Dank she gotta send me a song. Told y'all keep playing and I'm doing you wrong. Please quit cave in for these niggas, they grown. Bring it to your front door, won't take long. My pussy like the ocean, got on Billabong. Yeah, I'm strapped up, feel like I'm gonna set it off. All this pussy around me, no company call.
Hyundai Santa Fe versus Subaru Outback. Look what Santa Fe has and what Outback doesn't. Hyundai Santa Fe wins every time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. We are not doing that song. Alright, let's listen to some Pain. You already know, gotta play Pain's music. Okay, shit.
Damn.
All right, now to more on the breaking news.
Ooh, I'm gonna miss this lovely, beautiful sister right here.
Damn.
I'm sick of folks. Oh man. Sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know that tomorrow.
Find what you love what you find.
The first art form created by free black men. Yeah, we got jazz, rock and roll, the blues, all created by black men that were either slaves or in slave-like conditions. But hip-hop is the first art form created by...
I don't think anybody's gonna get on, folks. I don't think nobody's gonna get on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I don't think anybody else is gonna get on, so I'm just gonna bounce. I'm a boogie woogie. You already know I'm your boy Havoc 3E. This is Smoked Out Society. I'm the devil's advocate of Talk Your Ish and the problem child of the motherfucking Rico squad. And with that being said, we are going out with. We're going out with. Check us out, Payne.
Tired of holding on, I probably be gone soon. Most niggas ain't real, y'all niggas be cartoon. Hold that fake love, be trash like Basu. Talk behind my back, at least I'm not true. Ready to die so I can live now. Yo, Stony, yo, hold up, son, yo, slow down. I'ma lock a town real quick, one more round. Live by the gun, die to the gun, sounds like blah. Say bye to King Pound. No more fake smiles, peace out, you fake clowns. Caught in the street with heat that go pal. Holding court in the street, Stony, you gone pal. Tired of holding on, I'll probably be gone soon. Most niggas ain't real, y'all niggas be cartoon. My niggas be real, my niggas be hard troop. Yo, Stone, you was right, my nigga, I got you. And we don't need no applause. Going out for mine, just go out for yours. The real are far and few and the best get ignored. And the greatest go out to the sounds of the four. Like tired of holding on, I'll probably be gone soon. Most niggas ain't real, y'all niggas be cartoon. I can smell fear when fake is in the room. About to throw shit, it's the bronze baboon like boom. Hold that for the fake shit and back. So you remember I don't say shit now. You know I ain't the one to play with. Stay up on my face, I got that thing that I spray with. Same old, same shit, fake love, lame shit. Talk behind my back, but my face can't face it. I can feel the vibe, don't lie, don't say shit. Or I'ma want your blood so bad I can taste it. Eat a nigga food, no fork, no school. Cause niggas ain't real, these niggas be cartoon. I just wanted love, y'all hate, I hate you. And I'm tired of holding on, I'll probably be gone soon. And we don't need no applause. Going out for mine, just go out for yours. The real are far and few and the best get ignored. And the greatest go out to the sounds of the four.
Yo, I'm back. And I forgot to end it. Nino, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? ODP, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I'm about to shut this shit down. Y'all already know. I'm out of here. Smoked Out Society.